Hello, and welcome to On the Record. We have just passed the 1-year anniversary of COVID-19. It was 1 year ago last week that we worked collaboratively with one of our clients to tell the state that they had the first positive test. In some ways, it seems like yesterday, and in others, it feels like a decade ago. So much has changed, so much has remained the same. On that Sunday afternoon, there was fear and uncertainty. What do we know? What can we say? Will our employee be okay? What are the right and appropriate actions to be taking? Will we be blamed? Will the company survive? As a leader, I imagine you had some of those same questions when your company or team members began to deal with the pandemic. While there was so much uncertainty, the fundamentals of effective crisis communications remain the same. As we look back today, we can see that the last year has been an exercise in change management communication. When dealing with a crisis, we always begin with empathy. Empathy builds connection and creates a willingness to listen. A crisis is an emotional event. Acknowledge and appreciate the weight of uncertainty that your team has been dealing with. Next, outline your responsible actions. What have you done? And what are you going to do now? Be sure to attribute your decision-making to available scientific data or public health guidance. The next question is, now what? What are you planning for the future? Detail your cooperative attitude of how and who you are working with as you lead, and demonstrate resolve that together we will work through this difficulty. We commit to pivot, adjust, and learn. As the vaccine rollout continues to gain traction and more people are immunized, the need for clear and compelling communication remains important. As you communicate a return to office plan or that there are new variants of the virus, remember your colleagues who you will want to come back. Many may be anxious and frightened, so begin with empathy first. The coming days and weeks will be another change management exercise. 1 year later, perhaps the biggest lesson learned is empathy first. Empathy fuels connection, and when people feel connected, they are more willing to listen and to trust. Thank you for watching this edition of On the Record. I'm Eileen Wickstead.